Okay, I'm videoing. Yes, sir, me, I could tell. It was hard to see. I can't see the face of this camera in the light. Who am I fooling? It's a phone. Okay, I have one glove, so it's the kind where the fingers come out. I gotta cover my fingers up. Now I want to be careful that I don't fall, and the other hand's in my pocket, and I don't want to fall like my friend who lost his, I'm up by private property. I'm on private property. I'm gonna take a walk up here. Lots of land. It's real nice. I remember I told you I gotta walk every day. I'm gonna do it. It's not every day. I had to give my legs a rest yesterday. I actually didn't hurt yesterday. After that walk the day before, I didn't hurt. I want to get to I'm surprised. I'm really, really surprised. But I guess I'm not as in bad shape as I told you. I walked a little bit lately, luckily, so I'm not in as bad shape as I used to be. I was in poor shape over the summer. Bad shape. I'm on this property of a little church, and they have some place, a little place where you can walk, or a little bit of land. That's what I'm trying to say. So I could take you with me whenever I walk, and then you get the exercise too, right? Oh, I can feel it in my legs now. I wonder if it's because it's so cold. It's like probably 17 degrees. I wonder if I'm much of a temperature gauge that I could tell. Plowed this. I am weak. You want to see what that looks like? Isn't that pretty? I'm not walking down there. I'm gonna walk here. I was just listening to the CD in the car. I have a pack of hymn CDs. I am weak, but thou art strong. You know what? I've been meaning to talk about this in hymns. Anne Murray's CDs. I had 2 CDs of Anne Murray. Her CDs got me through what was the hardest, most difficult time in my life. It was the hardest, that period of time. Putting Sarah down last March was the hardest decision in my life. This period, though, in my life was December of 2013, January of 2014. I had 2 Anne Murray CDs. I got them in the car, and I had to drive. I don't know if I should tell you yet about that, because it involves family, and it was the most horrible time in my life, most awful time in my life. My heart was broken. My heart hadn't ever been broken, for real broken, like that in my life. It involved my mom. She was in a nursing home in December of 2013. And it was turning in, the January of 2014. And I drove back and forth to that nursing home to see her once a day. And then I realized I had to go twice a day to see her, to keep her mind there, because I wasn't, and it was, when she was in there, that was the single most difficult period of time in my entire life. I wanted her out so bad. I wanted her at my house, and I couldn't get her at my house. And my heart was, I have never felt, but my family and my home, we felt the same. And that's important. You can have family that's you have the family you have to live with, the people in your house that you have to live with. And then here's a picture statue. Isn't that beautiful? So you have the family that you live with, and then you have other family. And thankfully, a lot of times the family that you don't live with, hopefully, is the ones that you differ from in opinion. Because the family in my home, we all felt brokenhearted. We unanimously felt brokenhearted, and we were unanimously against what my mom being in a nursing home. And that was the cool thing is that my family in my home, my nose is going to run, and I got Kleenex in my pocket. Oh, I thought it was the other hand, other pocket. Oh, those people, I don't want them to see me talking to myself being pulled in the truck. So anyway, these Aunt Marie CDs, it was 13 miles from my home. This nursing home was 13 miles, and I drove it in the winter that winter. It wasn't an easy winter either. And I drove out there 13 miles each way, and I played Anne Murray. And she sang that song, Thou Art Weak and I Am Strong. Those CDs got me through. They got me through. I didn't think, my heart was, first I cried. I didn't think I was going to survive. It was just heart-wrenching. It was heart-wrenching. It was like having your child taken away from you and not being able to stop it. You know, you can't explain it. And I don't ever want to go through a period like that again. I don't ever want to experience anything like that again. The helplessness. You're completely helpless. They're in a nursing home and you can't get them out. You know, I envisioned just bringing my car up and taking her outside. Once they go in a nursing home, that's a whole other video. You start to lose your mind, and then they say that your loved one has dementia. It's actually a nursing home. You go in a nursing home, you spend one day there, and you're going to forget what time of day it is. And pretty soon you're not going to know the day of the week. Very soon. It happens in hospitals to young people. And if it's the elderly, then they say they're losing their mind. I gotta put my glove on. So anyway, I think even walking and talking about that was hard. The exertion of I have never experienced it. And I'm going to say it one more time, my heart was just broken. So what got me talking about that? About that, the hymns. So I have these really cool CDs beautiful CDs of these beautiful hymns in the car right now. But Anne Murray, boy, I tell you, my knee hit like a bump in the road. My foot hit it and it pushed my knee. My left knee is the worst to me. My mom had her knee replacements. At least on the one knee, and both hips. I got her structure, you know, the osteoporosis garbage. That's from, that I know what that's from. That's from calcium. Too much calcium. Not enough magnesium. So that happened for too long in my life. And so I got bad joints, but they're getting better because I'm using my Epsom salts. It's not the best source of magnesium, but it's a source of magnesium, and that's what counts. This better be recording. If not, I'll have to tell you I walked, and you're just going to have to believe me. Are you proud of me? I want to be proud of you. You walked too, and then you let me know in the comments that you took a walk, okay? Anyway, that period of time's gone. And my mom passed away last January 24th, 15. January 27th of 2015. And today is January 22nd, 2016. And when it gets near that date, it does something starts to play on your mind. When it comes near that, I hear people talking about the anniversaries of the death of their parent or whatever. And this is my first one, so it does kind of, it gets to you. Wow, I almost slid. I don't want to slip. I got a long coat on though. A vlog is a very personal thing. This is something that has to be a calling to do this, or lunacy, one of the two. To share your life like this is it's a beautiful opportunity. I have to tell you that. Thank you for being there. And I kind of understand what it is because I watch other people's vlogs, and it's a beautiful thing to see. You can find out if you can relate to somebody. We all can relate at some level, at some point in our lives. You know, you might not be my age. You might have been my age. You might not near my age, but we all have the same experiences, same feelings. We all want to be accepted. We all want acknowledgement, some kind of acknowledgement. That's what they say. I acknowledge you, and I know you're there because I see how many views. I know how many there are. And whether it's few or a lot. Some of my videos have a lot of views and some have just a few, and each is important because it takes a few to make a lot. It started out with just a few. And I'm gonna make this my walk. Buttercup. Peace. Oh, that reminded me of my mom. I'm gonna cry. My mom was so sweet. She was. You know, everybody's got their thing with their mom. My mother was sweet, though. If there was anything about her, she was sweet. I'm gonna go cry. Peace, Buttercup. Thanks for sharing my walk with me.